How you feeling? Ooh, we're live. Hello, friends. Hi. How are you? I am making another tea towel with Dottie's name. This one says, he's so tall, if he cut a backflip, he'd knock out Jesus's teeth. Dottie. And I drew on. This is going to be a giveaway on the Instagrams. Do y'all belong to my Instagrams? The Instagrams. I should probably put a link up to it. Hold on, y'all. How y'all doing? Copy. Paste. Woohoo. So I am making the little cross stitch. Actually, I drew it. It's not the most perfect thing in the world, but if you follow me on Instagram, you're going to get a chance to win this month. Also, I had made one for the Cozy Town Sleuth page, and they're getting ready to pull the winner off their newsletter. So I'll get the prize. I'll show you what I sent them. So the Cozy Town Sleuths, they were getting this bag and an honorary laundry club lady cup. You can buy those in my store. They also got a 3-book, big old honker of a book, the first 3 books in the camper series. They also got the camper cookbook, and they got this towel. She's so crooked. She's swallowing now. She'd spit up a corkscrew, Dottie. So this is just a little tea towel that I'm making, that I made for them. So I got to iron it before I send it off. But the way that, and they also got a friendship bracelet that I made that says, Happy Trails Camper. Look at all these bracelets that y'all sent in. Oh! So anyways, this was what I made for Cozy Town Sleuth. So if you are not a member of Cozy Town Sleuth, you need to go over there. I'll put it over there too, because the only way to win the month, this is a book box, and the only way to win the monthly book box is to be on the newsletter there. And so they actually pick someone from their newsletter. And I think it's like you have to click, like how many clicks the person has and all that kind of good stuff. So I think they're getting ready to pick that for last month's newsletter, because they're going to send out their next newsletter. So today I've been going around finalizing things for the train. Eddie and I have been sick. Eddie went to the doctor today and got some medication because he's sick. So we're trying to get better before the train. So we just got we both took COVID tests because we've both been traveling. And we both took COVID tests because I had the book signing. I went to see Jack in Georgia. And then I've been around some other people for different parties. And that was negative, so that's good. But Eddie did go to the doctor today, and she did give him medication. And I have not gone to the doctor yet. I'm fighting it out. But if I'm not better by tomorrow afternoon, I want to go to the doctor. So, and get some medicine. So I don't want to be sick for my train this weekend. So anyways, if you're going on the train, you're getting a newsletter in a little bit that is got our final itinerary on it that Duffy sent me. I just got off the phone with her. A lot of people try to use that Facebook page for the train, but that's not really accurate. Really what we do is we use our email more. So if you're on, that's how we do it. So, and again, I don't have Facebook on my phone. So I don't see anything. Okay. And I don't get Messenger on my phone. So the best way to get any updates on the books or anything like that is to email me. But specifically for the train, we're sending out the final email. She emailed me the thing a while ago, and she said, we just talked on the phone like 2 seconds ago. She said, can you email this out tonight? I said, sure. So anyways, you guys, before we answer our reader question, I was just working on this thing. Anyways, oh my gosh. So update on the bracelets. So the bracelets were due October the 1st. So anybody that has sent them after October the 1st can't be eligible. We have hundreds to fill. So once we get back from the train and Eddie starts feeling a little bit better, we're going to fill those orders and have them to you before the book comes out. That book. So before you answer reader, I see some people are here. Let's see. Well, hello, Roberta. How are you? Hey, Marilyn. I think Marilyn's coming on the train. Aren't you and Miss Mary coming on the train? Hey, Stephanie. How are you? Hey, Natalie said, thank you for the birthday card. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that you are here, and happy birthday. Let's see here. I can see if I can get some more notifications. Let's see what we're doing here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I want to be a Pi Beta Phi. Boom, boom. And hey, that ain't no lie. Okay. So let's see. Marilyn said hello. Hello, Mary. How are you tonight? Hope you're well. Here is the Instagram post. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of giveaways over there because it's a lot less spammers. Hey, Kim. I think Kim's coming on the train too. Marilyn, Roberta said she's doing good. They said hello to you, Ro. And Tammy's here. Hey, Tammy. And this is the Cozy Town Sleuth page. I should go look. I'm looking forward to the train too. It's going to be so much fun. Hello, Linda. How are you? And Marilyn, can't wait for the train. Yes, I knew you were coming. I think they saw you walk by, Rowena. Hey, Debbie from California. It's good seeing you. Roberta says, it has been warm here today. Oh, we've just been taking it easy. So I have not been out much. I'm currently reading the short story as baby was kid of her. Oh, yay. I know, it's so much fun. I actually wrote that for that year-long giveaway for Prolific Works, and that's over. And I'm like, well, if you didn't download it for free now, you need to get it now because it's no longer free. Yes, so it was just a fun short story. Like, it's just a fun, quick. It's a novella. It's not a full novel, but it's a full mystery. So that was really, really fun. Stephanie said she's doing well. The train sounds like so much fun. Too bad it's not closer. I know, Debbie. Debbie, what is your profile picture? Does that happen to be my book? Am I seeing that right? Oh, Debbie. Oh my goodness, Debbie, you just might be my favoriteest person right now. I'm trying to get to Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. I'm on StreamYard. So I'm trying to get to the Facebook to look at Debbie Dunn's profile picture on our StreamYard. Oh my gosh, it is, Debbie. Look at you. Here, I'll share my screen. Share. Look at you, Debbie Dunn. Oh, look at that, baby. Look at that. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I love that. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Roberta said, I'm sorry I missed your train. Oh, that's okay. Hey, Danielle, how are you? Debbie Dunn said, yes. Linda said she's reading out. Thank you, friend. Thank you, Linda. I can't wait to see you on our Patreon coming up. Just followed you on Instagram. I discovered your work a few days ago. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome to our community. Awesome. Also, Debbie said, been like that for months. Oh, well, for the last month. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I don't get on the personal side of Facebook, so I don't see people's personal stuff unless you are commenting on my stuff. And I try to get on there at least, a couple times a day. So today's reader question that we're answering is, oh, shoot. I think oh, no. I'm the worst. Let's see, filter. Photos. I had pulled it up and took a picture of it on the Facebooks on my phone, on that thing. Let's see if I can find it. Shucky darn, Tanya. Okay. Here we go. Doot, 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 doot. Here we go. Gotta find it. It's from Kate Carroll. That's on I took a picture of it on the thing here. And it says, how do you find time for social media? Well, I am on all the social medias. I'm on all of that stuff. So how do I find time for it? Well, there's different things that you can do, Kate. So for instance, I am very detail oriented, and people that know me know that I have a planner. This is my planner. I love fall, so I change out the cover. These are huge, big discs, and this is not just a calendar. So inside here is like my social media planner. Like you can see, it says social media newsletter, my backlist. What else does that say? Monthly releases, audiobooks, and then I keep the 3 months in the quarter. So right now it's October, November, December. In the front of this, I keep my Patreon group, which I can show you that probably on here if I share my screen. But anyways, so I always know. So like I keep a detailed monthly spread of the book release and what social media each one gets. So Facebook here, for instance, I schedule a lot of posts. I can schedule posts, but I also like go live, and I have all that written down, detailed in my calendar. And so I do each month in the social media calendar. So in this planner, I have the month of like just the monthly spread of like things I've got to do or interviews I'm going to have. I'm actually doing something like I was picked for Women's World magazine again for November for their book club. And so I have some interesting interviews with them that I've got scheduled for the month. And then and we'll talk about that in a minute. And then like different other things that I have done. And then in the back, like where it says social media, it also has a 3 months of calendars, like a normal calendar. And each social media gets their own calendar. So I have a different calendar for the Instagrams. I have a different calendar for the YouTubes. I've got a different calendar for the Facebooks. And then, so everything is done ahead of schedule. And if it can't be, I look at it every day, and then I'll post the things every day. So sometimes you get like 4 or 5 posts at once, and sometimes you get like one every couple of hours, because I'm also in between writing. So like this morning, I got up at 7 o'clock and I did writing sprints for an hour, and I wrote 2,000 words. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, I'm going to do writing sprints again with my friend, who you guys know as Kate Conti. She and I do writing sprints together. So we're going to write tonight. And then in the middle of the day, I'll write. But then also I do various things like I like do birthday postcards for my readers, which tonight you saw where Natalie had said, "Thank you for our birthday postcard." So I work on those because there's a few thousand of those a month. So I got those. Also, my Patreons actually get physical, real birthday cards that Eddie and Rowena and I sign. So I might do those. So every day I do a task towards one of my goals, and I make a big picture goal, which might be social media. And under that big goal, I list what social media I'm under, and then I list the tasks. So it might be different tasks for different things. So like for Facebook, I use a lot. I might post like one personal post a day or every other day, and then some book related stuff, because the book related stuff is a lot of reason why people on Facebook follow me. And then if you're on Instagram, there's a lot of photos and a lot of videos and a lot of silly videos that I do that readers like there. So then I have my Patreon, where they get all like the personal stuff, and they get the Zoom meetings that are personal, where we're all there together. We're doing the sock exchange. We do the Friendsgiving. We do the Halloween party. They get all the books. They get, so that's where I spend most of my time nowadays. And if you've not heard, Kate, about like subscription boxes or subscriptions for authors, that's gotten really, really popular. And I've been on Patreon for 3 years. And so a lot of people, as a matter of fact, it's gotten so popular for authors to have something like a Patreon that's a paid subscription. Like there's a thing called Ream, REAM, that my friend Amelia runs. And it's specifically like a Patreon for authors, where Patreon is just like for creative people. And so they have a actual summit called Subscriptions for Authors, because it is so popular now, that I'm actually going to their convention and speaking in, because we have so many people, so many cozy mystery readers on my Patreon. So for instance, I can share my screen and kind of show you what it looks like. So as you can see, there's different tiers here. And then you can click on, if you want to save annually. If you wanted to pay annually, you would click that, and that's what it would cost you. Every tier is different. And so the highest tier is the Super Sleuth tier. And if you pay monthly, you just pay monthly and you can quit anytime. But the Super Sleuth tier is the one that actually get physical books. They get all of the audiobooks. And I can show you that. So as you can see, I have 1,471 posts. So when you join like a subscription, like a Patreon, I'm not really sure how Ream works. But I do know that Tamara Lush is on Ream, so I'm sure you could check hers out. But like on mine, you can join for free and read like public posts. So like here is like today they got chapter 3 of 4th of July Forgery. Tomorrow they'll get it. And at the end, they'll get the full book. But here are early graphics that you see. This is another like some behind the scenes things of brides. They're also right now reading Thanksgiving Treachery. And then this is some artwork. That is how I worked on getting my website built with my web designer. So really, and every week they get bookmarks. Like this is a bookmark, and I give them a brief history of why they're getting this bookmark. And they also get a wallpaper that they can download for their iPhone and their laptop or whatever they want to do. So it is, let's see if I can go back. I don't know. Yeah, I can. Okay. So when you join, my Patreon, you get all of those posts. Like it doesn't just stop. It like they get them now. So as you can see, we had some birthdays. So everybody gets their own birthday shout out for the month. And then I always like will give them a special happy October. This they have birthday links, and this was last week for my son. This is May and Hank. I had some commissioned artwork done for the wedding. I actually have pictures of them actually turned around that the Patreon are getting. That it won't be posted anywhere else. Like I won't post these on Facebook or anything like that. They get weekly Wordles. Let's see. Oh, it's not going to show me anymore, is it? Maybe. Let's see. Is it going to show me anymore? I was going to show you like and some more commissioned work that I do for Rowena. Oh yeah, they get all the bead. That's me mailing out the books. And so there is of course Rowena. Rowena does a weekly post. They get special recipes that Eddie and I make, and I really wanted to find Rowena's, which I can go up to the top, and you can always like click on, like here was a commissioned artwork that I had commissioned for Macchiato Murder, all the books. This one was Rowena. So this was a post about Rowena. Of course, it's written in Rowena. It's written in her, tone, and she's talking about the book of the month. So right now she's talking about the wedding, and I had another picture of her commissioned in a wedding dress, so they're going to get that. So it's different things. Like you're asking about like how I schedule all of it and post all of it, is because it's where I'm at the most. And the reason that's how I schedule the social media, to answer your question. But the reason why I like Patreon so much is because it gets me off of Facebook. Facebook doesn't allow us to people don't get to see our stuff all the time. And so I know that if you're on Patreon, you're seeing my stuff because you get an email every time we post, and I post daily, if not 2 or 3 times a day, up the higher tiers. But it is something that, and so we also give to a charity. So a lot of people like emailed me and like, oh, what's that dollar tier? I'm like, really, that's just a tier that gives to a charity. You really don't get a whole lot of information. So Kate, who asked this question, Kate Carroll, if you're interested, then I would definitely, look at Patreon, and I would read carefully the tiers, and there I'll put the landing page on there. And that way, if you want to read the tiers, you'll see what you're getting. Because some people are like, oh, I thought I was getting a book, or oh, I thought I was going to get, let's see, the audiobooks. And I'm like, well, what tier are you in? So that's why that is why it's different for everybody. So you can see that I run a business. So my business does consist of social media, and I love Facebook, and that's why I get on here once a week. So I can say hello to everybody. I'm hoping to do that still in this upcoming year. But as things progress with the series and what's going on, I am going to be doing more. My Patreons love the Zooms. And so I'm thinking about going to a weekly Zoom there and then doing this on Facebook bi-weekly. So I know there are some people that are probably on Patreon in right now, and they're like, yes, go do a weekly chat. Because we just get on the Zoom and we just chat. Some people don't put their picture on, or they don't put their face on. So, and that's fine. So, but we encourage everybody to come to the Zoom because it's just a lot of fun to get to know everybody. So I hope, Kate, that answers your question. Like every social media that I do has a specific calendar that I look at. So again, like today, I got on everything I do on Patreon, I do right then, because it's just such a curated material that I'm present for that. But like, for instance, some things like putting something on, Instagram is probably scheduled, like a post about a book is probably scheduled. Everything like about a book is probably scheduled on Facebook because I can't write and do all the things at once. So, but then, like I said, I'm mostly 90% of my day is spent in my Patreon group. So that is hopefully answered your question. That was a long thing, but there's so much social media that it's hard to answer that super quick. So anyways, I just wanted to pop in and answer that reader question. We have been on here for 30 minutes. If I see you at the train on Friday, I will see you Friday and Saturday. If not, then I will see you next week. And if you're in Patreon, we have our Halloween party coming up in a week. So I love you all, and I will see you then. Have a good night. Bye.